A major defense deal is shaking up the security map in Asia. The Philippines has just inked a historic agreement with South Korea for advanced fighter jets and modern warships. The news has sent ripples across the region, drawing sharp reactions from China and raising new hopes, and, honestly, some new fears, for peace in the South China Sea. This deal did not appear out of nowhere. It comes at a time when tensions are climbing in Asia's most contested waters. In Manila and Seoul, leaders hope this move will boost defense and signal a new era of cooperation among democracies. For many Filipinos, the deal feels like a turning point. Their country has long lagged behind its neighbors in military technology. Now, the arrival of Korean-made weapons could tip the balance and give the Philippines a much-needed edge. But it is not just about hardware. The agreement is also about alliances, deterrence, and the future of Asia's peace. As the story unfolds, the world watches for the next moves, both on the sea and at the negotiating table. For decades, the Philippine military has struggled with outdated equipment and limited resources. Old ships and rusty planes left the country exposed, especially in the face of bigger modern navies like China's. Many of its ships are relics from World War II, and its air force lacked real fighter jets until recently. This weakness was not just a matter of pride, it created real dangers. Filipino fishermen often faced harassment at sea. Coast Guard crews could do little when foreign vessels entered Philippine waters. The country's leaders worried about their ability to protect their own territory. In recent years, the risks have grown. China has built artificial islands and stationed ships in disputed areas. There have been tense standoffs, water cannon attacks, and even ramming incidents. Each time, Manila was reminded how little it could do to push back. With these risks mounting, the call for military modernization became urgent. The public and the military agreed. The Philippines needed better tools to defend itself, and it needed them fast. The new military partnership between the Philippines and South Korea is no accident. Both countries share deep democratic values. They know what it means to defend freedom in a tough neighborhood. History has linked them before. In the Korean War, Filipino soldiers fought to help defend South Korea. Seoul brings more than just weapons to the table. South Korea has faced threats from the north for decades. Its armed forces are modern and experienced. By working with South Korea, the Philippines hopes to learn faster, train better, and build a more effective military. For South Korea, the benefits are clear too. This partnership opens new markets for its defense industry. It also strengthens its ties with Southeast Asian allies, which is valuable as tensions rise in the region. Seoul also gets a chance to show that it is more than just a junior partner to the United States. It can lead too. Together, the two countries are sending a message. Democracies can cooperate and build strength even as bigger powers push back. This sense of shared purpose makes the partnership more than just a business deal. The South China Sea is not just a stretch of water, it is one of the most strategic and disputed regions in the world. Trillions of dollars in trade flow through these busy lanes each year. Beneath the waves, rich fishing grounds and untapped oil and gas reserves tempt every claimant. For the Philippines, the stakes could not be higher. Its fishermen depend on these waters for their livelihoods. Its economy relies on free passage for ships. Most importantly, its national pride and legal rights are tied to these seas. China, however, claims almost the entire area with its 9-dash line. It has built military bases on reefs, sent Coast Guard and militia ships, and ignored an international tribunal ruling that favored the Philippines. Other Southeast Asian countries like Vietnam and Malaysia are also caught in the middle. Each incident at sea risks sparking a larger crisis. For Manila, defending its rights is not easy, but giving up is not an option. The South China Sea remains a flashpoint, and new weapons could change the game. For years, the Philippine military had to make do with aging hardware. The Air Force's jets were grounded for lack of spare parts, and the Navy's ships were slow and vulnerable. When China's ships approached, there was little Manila could do except protest. Modernization has been slow but steady. In recent years, the government finally began to invest in new ships, helicopters, and radar. But there was always a gap between ambition and reality. Budgets were tight, and quality suppliers were hard to find. The new agreement with South Korea marks a dramatic leap forward. Korean jets and frigates are not only modern, they are battle-tested and reliable. For the first time in decades, the Philippines can dream of defending its skies and seas with confidence. This matters not only for national security but also for morale. Soldiers and sailors now have hope that their missions are possible, and the public sees that the government is finally taking defense seriously. South Korea's rise as a defense exporter is one of Asia's big success stories. Once a buyer of foreign arms, Seoul is now selling tanks, jets, and warships around the world. Its products are known for being affordable, reliable, and easy to use. This reputation fits the Philippines' needs well. Manila cannot afford the most expensive Western weapons, but it needs quality equipment that works in tough conditions. Korean systems are proven in the harsh climate of the Korean Peninsula, perfect for the tropical seas of Southeast Asia. South Korea is also quick to offer training and technology transfer, which really helps its partners learn faster and build their own skills. By choosing Seoul, the Philippines gets more than just hardware. It gets a partner willing to invest in its long-term security. As tensions grow in Asia, South Korea's defense industry is poised to play a bigger role. The Manila deal is just the latest sign of Seoul's ambition to shape the region's security future. So, what exactly is the Philippines getting from South Korea? The centerpiece is a fleet of Fa-50 fighter jets, fast, agile, and perfect for patrols and quick responses. These jets can outfly anything the Philippine Air Force has ever owned, giving Manila a new punch in the sky. On the sea, South Korea is building new frigates for the Philippine Navy. These warships come with modern radar, missiles, and anti-submarine tools. They can patrol far from shore, escort fishing boats, and challenge intruders in disputed waters. But the package is more than hardware. South Korea will help train Filipino pilots, sailors, and engineers. There are plans for technology transfer, so Manila can learn to maintain and even build some equipment locally in the future. Altogether, this deal upgrades the Philippines military quickly and for the long term. It's a national investment with big stakes for security and pride. Beijing has not taken the news lightly. Chinese officials quickly warned of destabilizing moves and accused Manila of drawing outside powers into the region. State media called the deal a provocation and hinted at possible countermeasures. China's concerns are real. More capable Philippine forces make it harder for Beijing to push its claims unchallenged. If Manila feels stronger, it may resist more boldly at sea. For Beijing, this raises the risk of direct confrontation or a military miscalculation. In response, China has increased patrols and pressure on Philippine vessels. There are fears that more standoffs could turn violent, especially if new jets or ships are involved. Some experts warn that an arms race in the South China Sea could spiral out of control. At the same time, China is watching its neighbors closely, wary of a growing alliance system that could limit its options in Asia. The Philippines' new deal with Korea does not happen in isolation. The United States remains Manila's oldest treaty ally, providing support and joint exercises. Japan is also stepping up, offering patrol boats and Coast Guard training. Australia and even India have expressed interest in closer security ties. For Manila, this growing web of partners is both an opportunity and a challenge. Leaders want to strengthen defense but also avoid being seen as a pawn in big power rivalry. The goal is strategic autonomy, getting help without losing independence. At home, the arms deal has sparked debate. Some Filipinos worry about the cost, especially as the country faces other urgent needs like health and education. Others fear dragging the Philippines into a conflict between China and the West. Still, most agree that doing nothing is no longer an option. The challenge is finding a balance between security, sovereignty, and smart spending. As new jets roar over the Philippine skies and frigates patrol the South China Sea, there is both hope and anxiety. Many Filipinos dream of a time when their country can stand tall, defending its seas, supporting its fishermen, and securing peace for future generations. But the risks are real. With every new shipment of arms, the danger of misunderstanding or escalation grows. The region is entering a period of uncertainty, where smart diplomacy is just as important as strong defense. The key challenge is to use new strength wisely, to deter conflict, not provoke it. As Manila, Seoul, and their partners navigate these stormy waters, the hope is that peace and dialogue will prevail. Even as the saber rattling grows louder,